All right. Alrighty, everyone. Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to tonight's coverage of the Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series live here on Extreme Sim TV. Coming at you live here from Sonoma International Speedway for the Sonoma 109. We'll get ready to take you through your point standings coming into the night here in just a moment. Alrighty, as we're getting ready to go green flag racing here in just a little bit. Once again, coming into the night should be a good one here at Sonoma. A good field of cars we have on a track here this evening. Hope everyone's having fun here tonight and had a good 4th of July. And we're getting ready to go back racing here on Extreme SM TV. Let's take a look at your point standings as they enter into Sonoma here tonight. Out front, Lane and Doyle by 5 points. Then you're going to have Noah Lewis, Paul Cohan, Mark back there, 17 back, Stephen Leffler, James Capehart, Ronald back there, Kerry as well, Josh, Justin T. Campbell, Derek, Paul, Donald, Chris, Dunning, Samuel Cook, and Braden, and then Tommy Gossett. And that's going to be your point standings coming in tonight. Let's see if we can grab a second place in points. Noah Lewis. Actually, we'll grab Lane. Hey, Lane, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy on it, buddy?
I got a copy.
Well, what's it going to take to hang on up front with the points lead coming into the night, my man?
Surviving.
Surviving. Very quick answer on that one, my man.
I mean, there's not much to it. There's two people that are half a second and I think 0.2 seconds faster than me. So I'm probably going to stay behind them. And I think Noah, let me check, is 0.7 seconds slower than me. So I'm hoping I keep that up during the race. Because I know there's 4 drivers within one good race and me having a terrible race from taking the lead.
Man, I tell you what, it's easy for something like that to happen. It really is.
Oh yeah, so my plan right now is just be decent and survive.
Alrighty, man. Well, the best of luck to you going forward, buddy.
Well, thank you.
Alrighty, folks, we're going to quickly step away for our national anthem, and we'll be back here in a moment. we're back here, folks, live as qualifying's underway. Taking a look at Josh there in that slide job sales. Number 18 machine, of course, slide job sales coming, or slide job collectibles and diecast sales coming on board with the channel. Here recently as Josh is out there on the track, getting his qualifying lap up to speed, and we'll take a look at their current qualifying order as they run here at Sonoma. Everybody getting up to speed, doing the best they can on their qualifying lap. Take a look here at your qualifying order so far. Nobody has posted a lap time as of yet. Josh in at 18. Slide job sells Ford Mustang out on track, nice and easy. You gotta watch him. We got 2 minutes left to qualify, and you're really just gonna have enough time for one lap here. He works his way up over the S's, or up over the hill, down into turn 4, I believe, into 5, and he's gonna jump the curb there. He'll get it back under control. Again, if I get the corner numbers wrong, then I apologize. 2, 6, 7, and what I consider 8, 9. See, I counted wrong in iRacing there, so down to the S's he'll come once again. James Capehart to the top of the board from 116.2. Harrison Chandler set second in that 23 machine, 116.9. As we take a look at Josh works his way through the hairpin back towards turn number 1. We'll see what he can click off. I don't think he's gonna have time for a second lap here. Crosses the board. And a P4 for that 18 machine. Good lap there. You see that Noah Lewis has not turned a lap. Lane Doyle now jumps up to P number 4. In that 32 machine, that's your points leader coming into the night. Not many races left to go in the season for the Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series, guys. Again, about 50 seconds remaining in qualifying here tonight. Track temp right now pretty high, 122 degrees. Air temperature is 79. But should be interesting as he'll work his way through, and he may get this lap in, to be honest. Josh doing a nice job there. We've got 10 seconds to make it to the stripe here. Let's see if he's going to be able to get it in out of turn number, or the final corner here. It's going to be tight, and just as the checkered flag flies, it does not count that lap. So we'll go ahead and get them gridded up here. Get ready to go green flag racing for 55 laps. And taking a look here, Stephen Leffler looking like he's going to walk away with your pole here this evening. See if we can get through our starting lineup. So, presented by Slide Job Sales, Racing Diecast and Collectibles. In the side row number 1, that's going to be Stephen Leffler. James Capehart on the outside. Great qualifying for James. Harrison Chandler, 3rd. Gomez, 4th. 5th goes to Mr. Lane. 6th, Noah Lewis. Those two, 1, 2 in points coming into the night. Row number 4, Josh in the 18 machine starts 7th. Charles, 8th. 9th, Derek Carey, 10th. 11th, the Buzz Ron starts 12th. And that will round out your 12-car field here this evening. And we will see if we got a moment. We'll grab a word with our pole sitter here tonight. All right, Steven, it's Matt up in the Extreme Sim TV booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, how's it going, Matt?
Alrighty, going good, bud. You grabbed the pole here tonight. What's it going to take to keep that car out front all evening long?
Keep it nice and steady and keep it clean.
Alrighty, man. Well, you're trying to give that In-N-Out Burger machine a good ride here tonight. And nice qualifying lap, man.
Thank you. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the car to stick as well as it did, and it worked out pretty well.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, we will catch you later on, man, and the best of luck to you.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Alright, here we go. Getting ready to go green at Flag Racing. Here in just a moment, let's take a look at your track facts for Sonoma. It's a 10 turn on 1.9 mile road course. 55 laps here tonight for a total distance of 108 miles. Track temp at 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Air temp 79 degrees. Wind speed 2 mile an hour out of the north. Estimated fuel window here for tonight is anywhere from 28 to 35. And I do believe we're going to get north of it. Well, let's take that back. That's what it was telling me. I remember back in the official race at the lone Sonoma, it was around 24. So this is a little shorter than the long version that the official series ran. But I'm going to put it to 30 to 35. Again, the target number is 20, should be around 28 or so. You would need to make it a full week. So they're rolling through the S's right now behind that Irish Porsche pace car. Again, the Porsche pacing the field here tonight. James Capehart and Stephen Leffler on your front row. And we're going to turn on green flag racing in just a moment. Here on Extreme Sim TV, we're going to go road course racing here tonight. Out down the final short chute into the final hairpin. That iRacing Porsche pace car is going to get out of the way. And we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here from Sonoma. And wait on it, wait on it, wait on it. Everybody will bunch back up. And green, 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 green's in the air. And we're racing at Sonoma. Into turn at number 1, James Capehart already in the outside wall. He's going to lose a position to 23. Hard on the brakes through turn 1. Nice job, everybody getting it through there relatively cleanly. Taking a look back, Noah Lewis back here. Trying to keep up with where everybody's at here. The 18 machine and working his way up to 4th. Up through the final first couple of turns. Heading down into what I would consider, the kink. Watch out there, Josh and Hurley getting in the back of somebody. Goes step over the curb now. Get the power down ahead and start to head back downhill. Nice and smooth through the S's. Everybody appears to be okay through lap number 1. Lane second right now. Stephen Leffler. We're going to take a look from the back bumper of Stephen's car. Looking back at Lane. See, Stephen runs off the course. Gives Lane a big run into the hairpin. Here comes your points leader. Trying to stick that nose in there through the final corner as they run their way out here once again. Meanwhile, we got a battle back there for third. Josh is caught up to Harrison, trying to put the pressure on him here. In that slide of jobs, hell is number 18 machine. Lap number 2 already on the board. You see the gap starting to build through some of these guys. Again, most likely no yellows here tonight. However, the admin did say if it was a multi-car collision, they would throw a 4-course caution. 2 laps complete here, and now we've got a battle for the race lead. Stephen and Leffler, Lane Doyle going at it. Then you're going to have a 3-car battle back there, 3rd, 4th, 5th, Harrison, Josh, and James. Again, 2 laps already in the books this time by. Trying to keep an eye on everything on the racetrack right now. Buzz on pit road did not start this event this evening. But even again, that's where we see them go off the lap before in the In-N-Out Burger number 72 machine. Hard on the brakes, he'll keep trying not to lock the front brakes up. Wayne Doyle in the 32, your current points leader in that beautiful patriotic USA machine. I love the looks of that car as he's still trying to, as Steven goes wide off the turn of 2, headed for 3 or 2B, 3 and 4 here. Man, a tight race up into 5. Oh boy. Headed for, I believe this is considered turn number 6. Just tight on each other right now. Through a 6. And heads into 7 and 8, 9. Oh my goodness, how tight. Now nice and easy into 9, headed for 10. And here we go, Wayne to the bottom of the racetrack. He's going to look for a room here through the hairpin. He'll draw side by side. Now can he get the power down coming on exit? Keeping that car nice and tight to the inside lane. Still makes slight door contact and head down the front straightaway. Wayne Doyle takes over the race lead in that number 32 USA Ford Mustang. Great move. He'll be your race leader as he's going to start to pull away from Steven now. Harrison still sits third. Josh Strom showing in fourth. 4 laps complete. Steven Leffler, though, back underneath Wayne as they battle for the race lead side by side into the top of the hill. Easy does it, boys. Take it easy. Get in trouble in a hurry in that portion of the racetrack, they'll hang on to it. And heading back down the hill, and we've got a car around him, 23 of Harrison. He's going to get turned by that 18 of Josh. Take a look here one more time. After I got the replay all jacked up. He does get turned around there. Go back to the top of the hill if we can. Take a look at what happened, and oh, just late braking and just went wrong there for Josh. One more look from the back bumper cam of the 23 machine. He coming into the corner. Ford Mustang right there behind him. Tries to really outbrake him and carries too much speed, and around he goes. That car's going to have a big dent in the side of it. Harrison back to 8th now. Wayne Doyle is still leading the way. He's got a lot of pressure from Steven Leffler. Josh is currently in 5th after all that issue that they had. 5 laps complete already in the books. This time by. As they look here, the stint carries on. Wayne opening up a little bit of a gap, not much, but he does have a gap there. We're going to do a little bit of math, and I'll tell you where we need to be to make it a stop race. You need to make it about 27.5 laps, I call it 28 laps, to be in that one stop window, and they're going to be working lap number 6 here shortly, plus the pace lap, so you got to be careful with that. Again, a nice battle for the race lead. Steven Leffler right there putting the pressure on Wayne Doyle. Wayne looking to extend his points lead. He came in with a 5-point gap. See if he can come out with more. Well, here we are, 6 laps complete. He's got Steven Leffler right there behind him. Steven doing a good job. So we will see how this plays out over the next little bit here. So they continue to battle. Of course, Lane has one win on the season. And Steven there also with one win. Steven up to 5th place in point. Of course, Mr. James Capehart getting the win there last time out at Dover. Right now, James is back here in 4th. Runs a little bit wide there in that number 41 machine. We'll have to get it back on track here. He will get it settled down and we'll get nice and smooth once again. Capehart right there in that 41 machine. Josh right there in 2nd. Stephen Leffler though still up near the front here in 2nd. But look, that 3rd place machine of Charles Smith has closed the gap down to Stephen Leffler quite nicely. And he is continuing to eat away at the gap to 2nd place of Stephen pretty well here. But Stephen also on the back bumper of Lane. So right now we have a 3-car battle here at Sonoma. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is the Selma Racing Unleashed Cup Series. Sonoma 109 here tonight. And we may have a problem. Charles has kind of dropped back off of him a little ways. May have lost a little bit of time there. By far the fastest car on track last time I was Stephen Leffler. 117.92. Compared to the race leader's 118.2. Now Stephen will dive to the inside. He's going to look for the inside lane at the top of the hill. As they start to head back down the hill now. Oh, nice and easy does it. Well, they'll get it figured out once again. Everybody nice and smooth through the hairpin. Oh, easy everybody trying to hang on. Everybody doing a great job right now. Taking it nice and smooth, Lane hanging on. Oh, Steven, look at that. He's going to go wide out of 12. Man, oh man, as ahead into turn number 1. Here we go, up into 1, into turn 2. Now headed toward a 3. In the 3A here, nice and smooth. Stephen Leffler right there on lane to Doyle. Headed to 4A and then headed to 4B. back down to 7, and we will start into turn 8 just here in a moment. Nice and easy does it. The battle for the race lead. Heading toward 9 or turn 10. Headed for 11 and 12. And to the bottom of the racetrack, Stephen Leffler in 11. Nice braking job. And Stephen Leffler will take over the race lead heading for turn 12. And I am going off the official track map, not the iRacing map. That's Little Kinks actually considered a corner, believe it or not. In the official track map, still side by side for second. Wayne Doyle trying to hang on right now. And he will do so. His car's going to step out there at the top of the hill. Going to give Charles Smith an opportunity to pounce. Charles in that number 12 machine right there behind him. If he can maybe pounce on it here, Stevens going to start to open up the gap. Again, your points leader doing exactly what he needs to do here tonight. And that's just be smooth. Just as I say that, another mistake. Out of the lane, Charles clips the curbing pretty hard there, trying to take advantage. Can't do it as of yet. Again, this is a pretty hectic race out there right now. Wayne Doyle right there trying to hang on to P2. And Charles Smith to the bottom through 11. Headed for this little kink called 12. Side by side. Headed for the start finish line through 12. Wayne Doyle hang on to P2 for now. Meanwhile, Stephen Leffler checking out over him. Oh, Charles Smith getting all kinds of sideways up the top of the hill. As these cars crest over these hills, those rear tires get really light. It becomes really challenging for them to hang on. Oh, Charles, he sent it in there hard up over the curbing. Man, Charles really pushing the issue here. Trying to come up with something to head through once again. Charles Smith drops a wheel off the right-hand side of the racetrack. He's starting to lose ground to Doyle. But Doyle is completely lost touch now with Stephen Leffler, your race leader. Again, your fuel number for the night is going to be 27.5, pretty much 28 laps. If you're going to make it all the way to the end here this evening. We'll ride on and board with Mr. Doyle just a little bit. Looking back at Charles Smith. Charles trying to really drive that car under the Toyota sign up the hill. Keep trying to close the gap back down on your points leader. Meanwhile, an update on Noah Lewis at 7th and that number 98 machine, not the night that he was over. We go back to take a look as this battle's calmed down. Lewis back here in the 98, he's got company from Gomez. Gomez putting the pressure on that number 98 exhaust machine. And this is exactly what Wayne Doyle wants to see. He wants to see Noah Lewis mired back in traffic. Again, as we head towards Chicagoland next week. Everybody working their way back down the hill. Pretty smooth, clean racing. We've only really seen one on-track issue from a couple of cars getting together, and that was at the top of the hill. Be careful, Noah, as Noah's just trying to hang on. Noah Lewis there, and that number 98 machine. Stephen Leffler, those still out front. Charles Smith not far behind. Three-second gap, which is not really much of anything in a road course. Noah right there in that number 98 machine runs in sixth right now. Noah just working his way through a nice and smooth. Meanwhile, Charles Smith right here as well. Stephen Leffler out front. Josh right here in third in that number 18 slide job sales machine. Right behind him, Harrison in that 23 machine, and that was the incident we seen earlier as Gomez gets it sideways, hangs on, but we've seen Harrison here, and Josh made contact earlier on in the night. Of course, Josh got in the back of Harrison and turned him around, and that was the one real on-track issue that we saw. As we're coming up close to our first round of pit stops, and we're going to step away for a commercial break here, and we will come back to cover our first round of stops of the evening. As there's a battle right behind them, you see Noah Lewis. We'll hold on that commercial break just one moment. Noah Lewis back there hanging tough there with Mr. Lane Doyle running into problems. What happened to Lane? We missed something here. He was out taking a look here. Lane was out near the front. He got some damage on that machine. Oh, he just looped it in front of Charles there. Taking one more look at it here and just hard on the brakes, and around he went. Wow. So a mistake there for your points leader. That's not going to help matters for him at all. Moves him back to 6th. Noah Lewis is kind of happy to see that. Wayne, though, putting the pressure back to Noah, trying to get back to 5th. Well, folks, we're going to step away for your commercial break, and we'll be back in a moment as the action heats up here at Sonoma. As we're back here live, you're still looking there at Noah Lewis there in the 98 machine. But Stephen Leffler has been as smooth as a cucumber all night long. Stephen are doing a great job as of right now. in that number 72 machine. Nice and smooth. Is Mr. Stephen Leffler, Charles Smith second, Harrison sets third, Josh fourth, Noah Lewis still fifth, and sixth position is going to be Gomez. Lane on the pit road at lap 19, a big issue for the 32, way below what would be your one stop limit, and this is going to hurt Lane if anybody else makes it to that one stop situation. Lane definitely cannot make it from here, and he's headed to pit road in that Ford USA machine. Your points leader on the pit road at lap number 19. Big disappointment for Lane Doyle. He'll roll off of pit road. Now we're going to have to keep a look. You know, a couple of cars, including Ron, has pitted. Lane pitted, and so is Kerry. So can these guys make it another 7 laps, 14 miles to make it to the point that where there will only be stopping one at a time? That's going to be the question. We'll keep an eye on Stephen Leffler. Lane, of course, out if you're in the comment sections. Don't forget to leave a comment. If we're watching the 72 machine, see if he decides to bring that machine down to pit road. Everybody nice and easy. And Josh, I mean, he's been impressive. Sits in third right now. Harrison, though, up to second. Great run for him as well. And we'll take a look as Charles Smith has hit pit road. So that's going to put Charles on this other strategy. Stephen Leffler alone with Derek Capehart, Harris. All these guys have not stopped. And we're going to monitor this. They're about 6 laps away from what would be the magic number of making it on one stop. Against Chicagoland, where these guys will be heading next week, as we're getting closer and closer to that halfway mark. Now, there's no way that Lane makes it in that number 32 machine. No way at all that Lane's going to be able to make it. But very unfortunate there for your points leader. He's kind of painted in a box at this point. And we're looking back through the stints in the field. Everybody staying out on track for now. I truly don't anticipate there being an issue of these guys making it to halfway. I think the only reason why Lane and a couple of guys stopped is maybe handling issues. They felt like they were best off coming to pit road. Harrison still sets in a second. Now, Mr. Steven Leffler still out front in that number 72 In-N-Out Burger machine, coming to complete lap number 23, inching ever so close to that 27.5 number. We'll see if he stays out once again. He indeed does. And like I said, I just don't see it being too big of an issue. Gomez hits pit road, so does Lane. So now there is 3 or 5 cars still on this one stop strategy. There is Harrison there in that 23 machine. Steven just taking it nice and easy, doing exactly what he needs to do. Probably putting that car in a higher gear in some sections of the racetrack, not to burn a fuel. Just a good run there for that number 72 machine. That In-N-Out Burger machine really showing the way here. Excuse me there, folks. Steven still leading the way. And I'm keeping the camera on him because that's going to dictate what everybody else does. He's 2 laps away from hitting his numbers. You see Noah Lewis there in the 98. Turning into a pretty good day for Noah. Since 4th here in front of the points leader. Came in 5 points back. Could definitely make up the points gap here heading to Chicagoland next week. A little bit of trouble maybe for the 98 there off the final corner. 25. Just very few laps away here from hitting the field projected fuel number to make it all the way. And it doesn't really surprise me that they're going to make it. I'm not really in shock at all. I think they're pretty capable of making it, actually. You see Steven coming up on that lap car, the 24 of Derek. That would put him 1 lap down. Oh, nice and easy, Steven. Now he'll come down here in just a little bit. Stephen Leffler in that number 72 machine, and coming through, he'll complete 26, about a lap and a half from making the numbers. All right, starting lap number 27 for Stephen Leffler. If he can make it a couple of more laps here, he'll be in his number here. Gomez, again, stopped a little early. Lane is having all sorts of issues. He's came back down pit road again. So now he should be good to the end. But that spin really hurt Lane there. Steven being nice and smooth on the gas. Harrison and Josh second and third right now. Leffler now is going to complete 27. Now he's well within his green flag run. Shouldn't be any issue for Stephen Leffler or any of your top five, Noah Lewis included. James Capehart, these guys, no issue at all for them to make it. Coming to the end of 28 here. Even nice and easy through the final corner. We'll go back and take a look at Harrison and Josh, second and third. You see the gap back to those guys. Fourth right now, Noah Lewis came in a second in points. James Capehart in fifth. That whole front clip knocked off that number 47 machine. He's had trouble here somewhere. He's running a SK modified at this point. Trying to hang on there in that number 41 machine. Man, that's unfortunate for Mr. Capehart. Trying to hang on there in that number 41. He'll head to pit road starting 29. He will make it to the very end easily. Stevens going to stay out once again. At this point, he could pit. He is just on the rails. He is just staying out. Otherwise, he could definitely come down to pit road and everything and get back out in time. But he is just keeping that car on rails right now. Beautiful job. Everybody involved here doing a great job keeping it clean all night long. Nothing you can say but great things about that. Harrison right there in the second. Josh in third. Again, those two had a little bit of a run in earlier on in the night when Josh kind of overbraked into a corner, turned Harrison around. Hope everyone in chat's having a good time watching some Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series from Sonoma. Of course, tomorrow night, come check it out live here on the channel. You'll have the iRacing East Series making their debut at tomorrow night at Daytona, 8:30 Eastern. Should be a good one. "31 out of 55 complete here tonight from Sonoma." Again, the iRacing East Series will be running 19 weeks here on the channel from till November following the Cup schedules. This week will be Daytona, next week will be Kentucky. Again, and then following tomorrow night, you're going to end up with another round of Daytona for the Roaring Thunder Cup Series. And of course, Kentucky and so on and so forth. So those two series running in pretty well unison with each other here for a little bit. Should be a lot of fun. Of course, we got the Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series here on a Sunday nights as well. So 3 nights of Cup action here on the channel. Steven Leffler right now is still out there on the racetrack. He's completed 32 laps. And he'll probably come down pit road here pretty soon. Put fuel in that number 72 In-N-Out Burger machine and run it to the end. Again, Leffler has led 24 of the 32 complete here tonight with 24 laps to go. Coming to lap number 33. Steven Leffler on pit road. What's your speed limit? Get it slowed down. You don't want to speed here. He's doing a great job of doing just that. And we'll be back live here on the channel in just a moment. Alright, we're back here. Stephen Leffler still up front. Harrison is at second. Lewis in third. Gomez fourth. Capehart fifth. But I will tell you what, Josh there losing a couple of spots back to sixth in that slide jump sales machine. After that round of stops, he's dropped back. Noah up to third, like I said. Noah having a good run here of this evening. Exactly what he needed to do as far as his point situation is concerned. He right behind them, Capehart, side by side with Gomez. Capehart will take over that position. That'll move him up to fourth. He'll try to run and down a Lewis. This time by, we should see 20 laps to go. We need to go for your race leader, Stephen Leffler. Good race so far. You see Josh back there in the background trying to run down Gomez. That would move him up to fifth if he can get there. Great move by everybody here so far tonight, keeping it nice and clean. Oh, Gomez running into some problem. Hang on to it, buddy. Gomez hitting the brakes hard. That car locks up, slides sideways. He hangs on to it. But man, that was almost disaster for that number 33 machine. Go back and take a look at it here. Completely sideways he went, getting that car completely out of shape. Hangs on to it. Running fifth right now, or sixth. That moves Josh up to fifth. Lewis still sets in third in that Exalta number 98 machine. Lane Doyle back there in a seventh. A pretty big drop back to him. And oh man. We're taking a look there at Noah there in that number 98. If we take a look here, as Noah continues to ease on through, I mean, that 5-point gap is not much at all. As Noah continues to run. Races remain in this, or 2 races remain in the season after tonight, so definitely a pressure cooker for these guys at this point, and it's very, very important that Noah can take and make the best of his current situation where his championship rival is running, because that will do a lot for your situation. some speed here. So, given the current position of these guys right now, it would almost be a 5-point swing if they finish where they're at. So it's almost tied if Noah can stay up here in third and Lane stays back there in seventh. So again, very tight conditions for your points leaders here. Stephen and Leffler right now still leading the way. Again, Leffler a little bit out of position to really go for a title if we go back and take a look one more time at the points coming into the night. He's going to be a little bit out of position to do that. Back there 20 points back, that'd be awful hard to make up, but still yet a great run there for Steven in that number 72 machine tonight. Coming to 15 laps to go. Harrison, great run for Harrison there in that 23 machine running in second. Again, this is the battle that I want to keep an eye on, Capehart and Lewis, because this could have huge championship implications as Lewis overshoots the corner. And that'll give that spot up to Capehart. That moves him back to fourth. Again, that's a point that you're not gaining. Josh is coming for fifth here. If Josh gets there and takes away that spot, all of a sudden that 3 or 4 point swing turns into a 2-point swing. As right now, Lane is sitting in a 7th. That is not what Noah Lewis wants to see in his rearview mirror. Is another race car gaining on him like that. Because it looks like Josh is going to be able to take over this position. And with 2 races left to the end of the season, you don't want to give anything up now for sure. This is just a situation where Noah's just got to make the best of what he can do. He's got 15 more laps, even if Josh gets around him. I don't think that Gomez will catch him. But and again, wide through that final corner, Josh eases through, move Josh to fourth, Noah to fifth. Now that gap, if they were to finish where they're at, that's going to be a 2-point swing. And that would move him to 3 points out going into Chicago lane. Laps to go at this time by for Noah Lewis. It's either 37 a run, just getting out of the way of Harrison there as Harrison works his way through. Again, the Sonoma 109 here for the Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series. There we go. Harrison is still sitting in second. Leffler's still up there in the lead. Of course, Leffler has led the majority of the laps here tonight at 34 laps led. And he has about a 15-second gap. So barring him having any major, and I do mean major issues, it looks like Leffler is going to walk away with the win here in about 12 laps. But I'm really interested to see where Noah finishes. He's got a good gap to Gomez, who's in 6th. Lane Doyle 7th. See Lane right there in the 32 machine. The night not going the way he would have liked it to have been at all. Nice and smooth with Laura Lane. Well, to go at this time by Harrison Chandler still sets in second, but he's not really been able to make up any ground to Steven. Steven has kind of just checked out on these guys here tonight with 11 laps to go. And it looks like Josh may be trying to run down James Capehart for third. This is going to be the closest battle on the racetrack right now. What a battle it would be if this number 32 or number 18 machine could make it work. Oh, look at Josh getting that 18 machine all swirly. He'll hang on to it right now. But man, oh man, that could have been disastrous in a hurry. Josh really trying to apply the pressure to James right now to take over that third position. Out of, down through the S's one more time. James Capehart's got a gap here. Can he maintain for the next 10 laps over Josh? And we've seen Josh get in the back of someone earlier by trying to outbrake him as Ron's had problems in the 37. A really dangerous spot there for Ron. Here comes Noah Lewis. Oh, googly moogly, that could have been bad. Noah makes it through, but man, that could have been really, really, really bad. And see, that was tricky. Steven Leffler still working his way around here. He'll take 9 laps to go at this time by. look at that Harrison machine move around, nearly losing that Ford Mustang. Man, he had to really fight that car. These guys really getting up over the rumble strips and getting loose now. That tells me those rear tires are slap worn out on those machines. That they're spinning them that bad up over the rumble strip. Eight laps to go for Leffler. That's 8 more circuits around this speedway. Stephen Leffler driving the far out of that In-N-Out Burger machine. Has done a fantastic job. Led most of the way. There is your battle for third right now. Capehart trying to hang on to it. Josh wants it. With 8 laps to go here tonight. Man, oh man, what a great race we have seen. Really exciting 55 laps here at Sonoma. Turned into a really good one here tonight. Seven laps to go. Stephen Leffler still out front. Harrison a second. Capehart third. That's your battle right now. Here it comes. Josh in that number 18 machine. Josh really burning up the pavement trying to get the Capehart for third here. Really gonna have to drive that slide job sales machine hard if he's gonna get there. Capehart trying to hang on to it. Josh wants it. Josh has made up a lot of ground here in the last couple of laps because we'll see 6 laps to go at this time by. Six to go here at Sonoma Speedway. Laps to go this time by. This time by, when the leader comes back around, we'll have 5 laps to go. Meanwhile, this battle for third heats up. Josh just a couple of car lengths now off the 41 table. He is really closed in on him. He's going to have to find a way to make the move. Probably down in the hairpins, probably going to be his best option. You see Josh right there sizing him up. heading through the top of the hill once again. Josh in that slide job sales, number 18 machine, doing everything he can to stay with that 41 of James Capehart. Josh right now 4th. I want to take a look here. Noah Lewis looks like he's going to come home in about 5th here. So he'll probably pick up 2 points over the points leader coming into the night. With 5 laps to go, you see this battle kind of worn down a little bit. Here's your race leader coming back down the hill. He'll take 4 to go this time by. And he is just on a blistering pace, 1:17.8. Nice and smooth. Not really putting a wheel off all night. Has Stephen Leffler. And it's going to pay off here in about 4 more laps. He's ran 20 laps on this stint. He's fine on fuel. Nothing to worry about there. Back up the hill for that number 72 In-N-Out Burger machine. You see Harrison right there as well. Capehart has opened up the gap over Josh just a little bit. So again, Capehart able to breathe there in 3rd. Great run all night long for James Capehart in that number 41. Opening up the gap now in 3rd. Stephen Leffler working his way back down the mountain, or back down the hill here. He'll see 3 to go this time by. 3 laps to go, or about 6 miles remaining for Stephen Leffler. Three to go at the stripe here. And he will cross it. 3 laps to go for Stephen Leffler. Meanwhile, Josh here has made it into 3rd. What happened to Capehart? Man, oh man. Oh no. Up over the hill, James Capehart spins the tires. Around he goes. Josh eases through. Man. Capehart's going to lose a 2nd. Or you lose 3rd. He'll go to 4th. Luckily, he didn't lose any more position than that. But boy, that could have been really bad. You see now Noah's got his sights set on James, trying to run him down to pick up another position. So the question now becomes, can Noah get to James Capehart? Did James hurt his tires bad enough that it's going to affect him? We will have to wait and see. Meanwhile, your race leader, Stephen Leffler, coming to 2 to go. 2 to go this time by for Stephen Leffler. Two laps to go. Next time by, he'll see the white flag wave. Josh, however, runs in 3rd. Capehart 4th. Lewis around in the 5th. A big development here. Lewis goes around. He'll get it straightened back out. Looks like it's at the top of the hill. Again, about the same thing that Capehart did. Man. Here late and going, that hill is giving these guys some problems. But Noah will hang on to 5th. Coming to 1 lap to go for your race leader. All this craziness behind him, and he's just going to cruise here. He'll come down the hill once again, nice and easy. And this time by, he'll see the white flag wave. Stephen Leffler in that In-N-Out Burger number 72 machine heads through the hairpin once again, and he'll come around. He'll see the white flag in the air. What a great run for Stephen Leffler. Oh, he actually blinked out there for a second. Hang on to her, Stephen. You got it, buddy. 1 lap to go. From Sonoma here for the Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series. And Stephen Leffler has led. Let me go double check the amount of laps he has led here tonight. 46 laps here this evening. All it stands between him and a win here tonight is just a few corners. Steven now at the top of the hill. He'll make the turn. He'll head back down once again. Nice and smooth down the mountain. Or down the hill. It's not really a mountain. It's not Mount Panorama. I'm assure you of that. He'll make it nice and easy. Into the final couple of corners does Stephen Leffler. For his second win of the season, Stephen Leffler comes out of the final corner. Win number 2 of the season is going to come at Sonoma for Stephen Leffler. Great job, Stephen, in that In-N-Out Burger machine. Harrison Chandler is going to be second. Josh is going to try to hang on to bring it home third here in that number 18 machine as he works his way down the mountain once again. Taking a look here as Josh works his way through the final couple of corners. Into a turn 3, or the final corner. Josh will come home third here tonight. Great run there for Josh, taking home third. And right here, Noah Lewis looks like he's going to score fifth. And it'll be a good point stay to Noah. He'll pick up a couple of points over your championship leader, Mr. Lane Doyle, who will finish in 7th. As Noah crosses the stripe here. Meanwhile, let's see if we can get ready to take a word with your race winner, Mr. Stephen Leffler. Hey, Mr. Leffler, it's Matt up in the booth. You got me, buddy?
Yeah, man, how's it going?
Well, going good, bud. You had a nice smooth run here. Read 47 out of the 55 laps here tonight, man.
Yeah, it was a good race. A little hairy at the start. I think I kind of scared James going into turn 1 and 2, and he went really wide. So I feel bad for him going off track. But yeah, it was a good race. It was really tough at the end. Harrison was catching me really quick, and I just had nothing for him. So it's a good thing I had that big lead.
Yeah, you had quite the lead, and I noticed Harrison was catching you. But, you know, with the lead you had some wiggle room.
Yeah, when I pitted, I saw I had a pretty good gap. So as long as I got in and off pit road nice and clean, I figured I'd come out and run some laps, just to get the tires back up to temperature and then get back into the rhythm again. And I don't think I ever got the rhythm going again. But I was able to just keep it on track for the most part and finish it out.
Well, nevertheless, buddy, you got your second win of the season, man.
Yeah, I need it. I'm far behind in points because I missed a race, so as many as I can get, I'll take it.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on the race win here tonight, man.
Thank you very much, Matt.
Alrighty, let's see if we can grab a second place Harrison Chandler. Let's see if we can get him in here. If he's in a team speak. I don't think he is, unfortunately. Congratulations to Harrison, but I know somebody that is in Team Speak. We'll grab your third place finisher, Josh. Hey, Josh, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir. Hello.
Alrighty, man. You bring that slide job sales machine at home third.
Yes, sir. Sure did. Was already settled on fourth with about 5 to go until 41 Capehard. He messed it up there. Man, we were battling hard those last 10, 15 laps. Gosh, I used my stuff up and I settled on fourth because I couldn't catch him anymore. And then he went in that straight part there before that sharp curve. And yeah, he spun out. So glad to come home third. That was pretty good. I wanted to be interviewed, so I'm glad I came third.
Alrighty. Well, I do believe Jay and Mrs. Boss Lady over there would approve of your finish here tonight.
Oh yeah, I whipped this paint scheme up the other day or yesterday, one of those days. I don't remember when I made this. And man, I thought it looked nice. I sent it to Jay, and Jay said there's only one problem with that. It's a Ford. But I think this thing looks slick, and yeah, it's a Mustang. Is a real nice car to drive, and yeah, I'm glad about this finish today. I like Sonoma, and yeah, it sure was fun. Want to give a shout out to my grandpa, Loet Hodge. Thanks for watching me and Christopher every week. Unfortunately, Christopher couldn't make the race today. He's not too good at road courses, so he decided to stay out of this one. But yeah, Facebook.com/SlyJobSales. Check them out. We got diecast auctions every Saturday at 7.
Nice. You did my sales pitch for me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they did come on board with the channel. I'd reached out to you and got the contact information. And, they're just a great group of people. I actually won a car about 2 weeks ago, and I got it in the mail or a week or so ago, and got it in the mail yesterday. So
Oh, yeah.
it's a great way to feed your diecast addiction.
Oh yeah, definitely. And he'll get you cars. If you want a specific car, he will find it for you. So if you're looking for a specific diecast, let Jay know, and he'll get it for you. Yeah, my diecast collection's overflowing. I'm gonna have to buy me a new case to put all my cars in. I have filled up one case, and yeah, I'm trying to find a place to put some of my extra ones. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's actually kind of the problem I've got right now.
yeah.
I've got them on a
It's
desk. I have nowhere to put them, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to come up with something.
Oh yeah, it's a good problem to have though.
Because I know for a fact I've got two pre-ordered through Lionel. I got two pre-ordered there, and then you never know on a Saturday night what you're going to run across.
Oh yeah, definitely. And some of those 24-hour auctions he puts up there is real nice. But
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. It feeds your addiction.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, congratulations on third.
All right, thank you.
Alrighty, Josh. We'll holler at you later, man.
All right, see you, Matt. Thanks for broadcasting.
No problem. Alright, let's see who else we can grab. Let's grab Noah Lewis down here right quick. Hey, Noah, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got me, buddy?
Yeah, I got you, man.
All right. Well, you come home, nice finish, good points today. By my math, you probably picked up about 2 points over the points leader, put you about 3 points out in fifth or in second. There, you come home fifth tonight. Well, is that the type of night you wanted? Make up a little bit of ground.
Well, yeah, definitely want to make up ground. That's the big goal, is to get back into this, get closer and closer to this championship fight. Steven getting points probably wasn't helping anything. More points because he's a bit behind, but he's closing in, and we got 2 more races. So yeah, it was good for points, but at the end, man, this race was so long, and everything was starting to hurt and starting to sweat and everything like that. So at the end, I was giving up too much, and got passed by Josh and James. I was in a position to stay in front of those two, and kind of just stupid little mistakes. And then plus, I was not good at the S's at all tonight. So it is what it is, and still kept it on track for a fifth place finish. Lane finished seventh, so anytime we can finish in front of him is a good night. And and we're gonna keep after it here and just keep trying for it.
Alrighty, man. Well, a good points day here tonight. That's really all you can ask.
Yeah, definitely. And Christopher's sitting right next to me. He says hello.
Tell him I said hello, Mr. Christopher.
He said hello, Mr. Christopher. All right, man. Well, thank you so much.
Alrighty, buddy. Have a good one, Noah.
You too.
Hey, Lane, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on it, buddy?
I got a coffee.
Well, not tonight. He is really looking for it, buddy.
Definitely not. I had a solid car at the start there for a good 10 laps, and then once Steven passed me, it just went downhill.
Well, on the bright side, Noah just finished a couple of spots in front of you. So you're not going to lose that much to Noah. You've got 2 races left in the season. What's it going to take at Chicagoland and Charlotte to hang on to that point?
Well, at the rate we're going, Noah, middle of the race, told me he's only going to gain 1 to 2 points on me. Steven is going to gain a good 7, 8 points, I believe. And so I believe I'm going to stay in the points lead for right now. And now that we're going back to 1.5-mile tracks, which is something I'm good at, I'm confident in my ability to secure something.
Alrighty, man. Well, all you can do is focus towards next week, man.
Yeah, I don't want to dwell on this race. It wasn't the best.
Alrighty, man. Well, we'll holler at you again next week, man.
All right.
Alrighty, folks. So let's take a look at our final finishing results, and then we'll get out of here for the evening. Alright, on the left, was going to get the win here tonight. Harrison, second. Third, it goes to Josh. Fourth, Capehart. Fifth, Lewis. Sixth, Gomez. Lane, seventh. Derek, eighth. Ron, ninth. Harry, 10th. 11th to Charles, and Buzz in 12th. Well, folks, that's going to do it from Sonoma for the Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series. Hope y'all enjoyed it here tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night for the season opener for the iRacing East Series, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time at Daytona for 70 laps tomorrow evening. But until then, everyone have a great night. Stay safe, and God bless. We'll see you in the next one.